blessed departure from 2020 and an awesome 2021 ahead. Let's have a look at the Astro highlights for the year ahead. Keep in mind, for the whole year I could write a book on what there is going on astrologically, but I'm going to try and keep it as short as I can, she says. If you want a reading into your year 2021, love, new relationships, house moves, home extensions, luck, success, health, fitness, anything for your private one-to-one, go to my website and book here. Please join me here on YouTube and also join me on Facebook and Twitter as well. Please have pen and paper ready to make notes, as at the end I'll sum up all the retrogrades as well as mention them all the way through, and it's a good idea to make note of when your ruler is retrograding. That's the time to hold back on anything major and not start anything new. So 2020, like a year never before, where it went very wonky, and 2021 is the year where it starts to straighten up a little bit for us all. But there's work to do for us and a collective of us. So the start of 2021, January, starts with two major heavyweights. Heavy in weight, heavy in power. Jupiter, ruler of you Saggies, Saturn, ruler of you Capricorns. Both planets are in conjunction with each other as they travel through the fixed air sign of Aquarius. And they're there in Aquarius for a good part of the year and then some. And so, in my opinion, the powwow of this scenario through these two heavyweights doing what they're doing in Aquarius marks the start of a new chapter in different ways for the world and ourselves this year ahead, with remnants of change starting in January. Now, to understand the year ahead, we need to look at what's represented in what I've said. As in, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and Uranus and Aquarius is about going to extremes, breakthroughs, breakdowns to lead to breakthroughs, breaking limits, breaking the conventional, setting the new, away from tradition. Uranus is the great liberator, but Saturn is a kind of opposite. Saturn is about setting limitations, sticking with tradition. And again, I've said they're opposites in a way. Conventional Saturn in unconventional Aquarius could equal conflict. Both Uranus and Saturn have a stubbornness about them. And it's through that conflict, humanity and us will find a new way forward. Remember, also, Jupiter is in Aquarius as well. I call Jupiter very lucky. Lucky Jupiter equals growth, expansion, healing, prosperity, good fortune, miracles. Jupiter governs long distance, overseas, foreign travel, big business, wealth, higher education, religion and the law. And we get all that Jupiterian lucky stuff filtered through Aquarius energy, meaning all that comes in the out of ordinary ways of Aquarius, unconventional plans, weird, wonderful options, lucky doors in the most unexpected places, from the most unusual and unexpected people and associations, from taking a risk that was the least expected to give you anything. You could call that itself a miracle. But that's what Jupiter is known for. Jupiter in Aquarius brings us expansions on a personal and world level in ways that are not the normal way forward. The changes are coming, but will arrive in unusual ways. Because of all this, I feel that throughout the year, we'll all have ongoing breakthroughs where society, government, we, the individuals, feel liberation, upliftment and freedom from all that holds us back. But every now and then, there is or will be a hold, a setback, a needed check, or in other words, Saturn's boundaries coming, causing us to check if we are moving in the right way, in the right direction. Jupiter, the expander, is like the catalyst to elevate and expand all these areas. If you want a reading into your year ahead 2021, please book a personal one-to-one reading with me here on my website. Join me here on YouTube, join me on Facebook and Twitter, it's lovely to have you. Mercury of the mind also enters air sign Aquarius from the 8th. In my opinion, Mercury sits very well in all that's of the air vibration. And do make note that from the 30th of January to the 22nd of February, Mercury is in retrograde, throwing a little confusion, do we, don't we energy to us all. Here, you may see something started in early February, but fails to start or fall flat later on in the year. Also, by the end of January going into February, fiery take action Mars is conjunct with revolutionary Uranus. Here, Mars could really fire up changes like a bomb as we go forward. Now, as we get into the second week of March, generally speaking, some pleasant aspects bring peaceful ways forward, help with Venus being in soft, watery Pisces. Now, in April, from the 14th, great news. Venus enters one of her home signs, which is great for all of us, bringing harmony with abundance, happy relationships and associations to the world and each one of us in many, many ways. And everyone seems to be playing nice in that time. From the 15th of April onwards, Venus conjuncts Uranus, Mercury and the Sun. This can catapult us to create, want, go after changes, or revolution takes root in our relationships and associations. Remember, Venus in great energy is all about getting us liked, loved, respected and recognized. Uranus, the risk taker with Venus, means associations, relationships, ways forward, connections with others will break barriers, getting rid of the usual, pushes us to go after the unusual. On the bigger collective level, this could also mean change in government attitudes. For example, wanting to take a jump to do something completely different, unusual, opposed to the normal way, opposed to the normal route. Deep dark Pluto, ruler of Scorpio, starts his retrograde in Capricorn on the 27th of April. Now, on to May 2020. Mercury enters his home sign in Gemini. Watch out for that one. It brings all of Mercury's energies to us in an explosive, positive way. Entering Gemini on the 4th, sharpening our responses, our mind, our travels, our learning, and our wit. But, there's a but. Be mindful that Mercury starts its second retrograde from the 30th of May to the 22nd of June in his home sign, Gemini, which is one to watch because it's his home sign. So all the retrograde energies are amplified. Along with Saturn starting a retrograde in Aquarius from the 23rd of June to the 11th of October. Here, boundaries, authorities, the correct way forward starts to become a little bit blurred. Then in June, Jupiter also in Aquarius starts a retrograde on the 20th of June to the 18th of October. So, let's recap. If you remember, Jupiter and Saturn in conjunction started the year in Aquarius, started the ball rolling for changes and revolution. Then in June, both Jupiter and Capricorn are in retrograde, with Mercury also retrograding, and this creates a dampening, hold on, reverse gear, recheck effect on changes that we started earlier on in the year in the first quarter. Also, added to that retrograde energy, Neptune, ruler of Pisces, also starts a reverse gear. Time to put a pin in major new starts or projects. They're more likely not to work out. Also in June, Venus does a hop, skip and a jump over 3 signs, bringing her love, abundance, prosperity, success to us through Gemini till the 2nd, then Cancer till the 27th, then she moves into Leo. Mars and Venus in Cancer for the early part of June brings us a softer, gentler, loving relationship energy and a nice recognition from others. Venus in Mars in the fire sign of Leo for July brings drama on a personal level and on a greater political level. There could be an uprising of wants, desires, passions, this way, that way, no, we're going to do it this way. Fun as well as pleasure comes into the mix as well. So then, a wonderful Venus transit for love, relationships, getting recognition, getting favour as Venus enters her other home sign, Libra, from the 16th of August to the 10th of September. That's a time for asking for what you want, to project and attract love, favour and abundance, and it's a lovely time for all of us. End of September through to October has Virgo and Gemini's ruler Mercury in his third and final retrograde of 2021 from, make a note of this, 27th of September through to the 10th of October. Then November brings the transformational power of change through eclipses. The first of two eclipses bringing change, upheaval, transformation. Great changes usually come with eclipses. So the first one is Taurus full moon, lunar eclipse on the 19th of November, and then moving on, the second is the Sagittarius new moon solar eclipse on the 4th of December. Now moving on, please get pen and paper ready. Here's all the retrogrades, 3 Mercury retrogrades lasting about 3 weeks at a time. So the first Mercury retrograde is Mercury, ruler of Gemini and Virgo, as I've said, in Aquarius, retrogrades on the 30th of January through to the 21st of February in Aquarius. Watch out for this next one. Mercury in his home sign of Gemini, retrograde on the 30th of May through to the 22nd of June in Gemini. Mercury in Libra retrograde, 27th of September through to the 18th of October. And so, retrogrades in date order. As I've said, Mercury in Aquarius, retrograde on the 30th of January through to the 21st of February in Aquarius. Pluto, deep dark Pluto, ruler of Scorpio, travelling through Capricorn, retrogrades from the 27th of April to the 6th of October. Third, Saturn, ruler of Capricorn, going through Aquarius, starts the retrograde on the 22nd of May through to the 11th of October. Mercury in Gemini retrograde on the 30th of May through to the 22nd of June. And again, as I've mentioned, that's a tough one because Mercury rules Gemini, so all its retrograde energies are amplified. Watch out for that one, everyone. Jupiter, ruler of Sagittarius in Aquarius, starts a retrograde on the 20th of June through to the 18th of October. Neptune, ruler of Pisces, is in Pisces, retrogrades from the 25th of June through to the 1st of December. Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, in Taurus, retrogrades on the 20th of August through to the 18th of January 2022. Mercury in Libra retrogrades 27th of September through to the 18th of October. Venus, that's going to be a tough one. We love Venus. Venus retrogrades in Capricorn, ruler of Taurus, retrogrades on the 19th of December through to the 29th of January 2022. If you'd like a reading to find out what your year ahead holds on anything, love, money, job, house, home extension, luck, success, health, fitness, magnetism, cosmic ordering, how to use the planets in cosmic ordering, please go to my website and book a personal one-to-one session here. Please join me here on YouTube. Join me on Facebook and Twitter. Over and out for now, wishing you a blessed 2021 full of good stuff for your life.